Would you like to work closer to home, save money on gas, and be rewarded for your hard work and attendance? Then Bellisio Foods is looking for you. That's right, Bellisio Foods is now hiring for multiple positions and shifts with great employee benefits, an on-site health clinic, competitive wages, and advancement opportunities. Bellisio Foods is a company that truly values their employees. Apply online at belisiofoods.com/careers.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show right here on Main Street TV, where we are here, of course, with our good friends from, well, two hats today, the Jackson City Library and the Rotary Club. Kind of all in one.
Yep, that's right.
Love that. Welcome, welcome. So in case people don't know how they don't know, but if they don't, can you all introduce yourselves?
I'm Roger Donaldson. I'm the director of the Jackson City Library and the current president of the Jackson Rotary Club.
April Eifler, the technical processing assistant at the Jackson City Library, and then also Rotarian.
I'm John Simmons. I do adult programming and outreach.
And we've not indoctrinated him into our Rotarian cause yet.
He won't. We tried.
I don't join. I don't join groups.
It's a brick wall.
I'm a brick wall. I'm like Fort Knox. You cannot infiltrate this. Well, that's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's all right.
I mean, he's still,
Somebody's got to be left available during Rotary meetings to run the front desk.
To run the library. Yeah. So, April, what did you say your title is? It sounds really official.
Technical processing assistant. It's just formal for cataloger.
We abbreviate it TP assistant.
Yeah,
so.
the TP assistant.
She is in charge of that, too.
I am in
Yeah.
charge of the
Again,
TP.
many hats.
Yes, all of the hats. So, no, you guys are here today to talk about several different things, and we're super excited about that. Most importantly, some October events at the Jackson City Library. And you think of October and you think of, fall and pretty stuff. But then you think of like spooky stuff.
Spooky season.
Woo!
The best time of the year.
The spider webs are out in full force.
Yeah, I saw a huge one on. Well, there's regular ones, yes, like the natural ones, but also I saw the house on South Street that has the giant spider web coming out with the big spiders.
I haven't seen that, but I did reach down to fill up my watering can because my flowers will die with me kicking and screaming. Like I am still watering and babying them. And I reached down to put water into the watering can and my face went right into a cobweb and it about did me in. And I thought, I just don't know if these flowers are worth that. But anyway, I digress. So what do you guys have going on? I mean, there's like tons. They have like all of the stuff.
Okay. Our first event, it's a big one. It's tomorrow at 6, and it is with James Willis, who James Willis is one of Ohio's premier ghost hunters. He's written several books. We got Southern Ohio Legends and Lore and Weird Ohio.
Okay.
So the presentation that he's going to be doing is Ohio's historic haunts.
Now this is cool.
And it's about him spending the night in 20 historical buildings in Ohio, and he'll be talking about all the experiences that he had during these investigations.
Did he give you any hint as to whether or not there's like anything happened?
I'm sure there will be, or there wouldn't be a presentation.
Or a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This presentation is actually based on one of his books that he wrote.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very, very cool.
So James always brings in a pretty big crowd. So it's always really popular whenever we have him there.
I wonder what the fascination with all of us and like haunted stuff and whatever is. It's like we all like to be scared.
It's less on my end, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was talking yesterday about the fact that I've never gotten over the fact that when I was a little girl, here in town, somebody used to do like a haunted house as a fundraiser, and it was like where David Furby's office is now.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going in there with my dad, and somebody had a chainsaw. And, as a little girl, it didn't have a chain on it, but they kept touching it to my leg, and I didn't know. And I remember, like, I've never gotten over that. Like, I thought for sure I was a goner.
She was expected to come out there without her
Like,
leg.
why is my leg not here anymore? So, yeah, I'm like, oh, God, that was like, definitely dramatic for a little kid.
Well, and the haunted houses used to be a lot cooler back whenever we were kids, though, because
Well, they could
now they're
actually
not allowed
grab
to-
you and stuff.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
they have to maintain distance
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So.
Now they have to follow rules and have like
Yeah.
fire safety and stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I remember whenever I was little, did you ever go to the one at the sheriff's station, the old sheriff's station, before they tore it down? Because that one was really cool. They always had like people in the
cells
in the cells and down in the basement and stuff. But once again, I mean, the building was condemned. And yes, they thought it was a good idea to let people walk through there,
Especially children.
getting scared and running, and So anyway, the good old 80s.
Yeah, the good old days. Well, it's all right. We have a video of the courthouse fire back in God knows whenever the courthouse burnt down, and they went to the schools and got
high
small
school
children
Yeah.
to send children
Well,
into
if you
the
were
fire.
The best breathing air though in a fire is always towards the ground. So the shorter the kids,
Yeah.
the better off.
They were
the
safer.
safer it is. Yeah. So I mean,
Good reasoning, Roger. Good
yeah,
reasoning.
they knew what they were doing. I'm sure those
They had it
kids.
under control.
I'm sure that's probably why everybody lived to the ripe old age of 50.
No problem. It's all good. It's all safe. It's fine. All right, John, I'm sorry. We digress.
That's
So
all right.
let's get back to
James
the
Willis.
program tomorrow.
James Willis tomorrow at 6.
Yes.
So come out for that. He always draws a big crowd, so we're really excited for that.
So basically, he went around to, you said 20 different like haunted places in Ohio and spent the night.
Yep.
He's brave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very brave.
Yeah, and the good thing about James Willis is I always describe him as a speaker who happens to be an author, because a lot of times you go to an author talk and they're kind of awkward and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he actually is very entertaining and
Cool.
Yeah,
I've never
so
seen
it's
him in person, so that's exciting.
Tomorrow.
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 6.
6 o'clock at the library. Potter room, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, very, very cool.
Next thing we got coming up is this Saturday at 10 to 2, Apple City PopCon. We're doing a comic book pop cultural convention.
Dylan, is that all you?
Maybe.
So it's 10 to 2. I've got
That's like nerdy stuff, like what he does.
I know
got-
we
He
heard it on the
usually
radio.
appears.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he was at our last one.
got 15 different vendors coming. Go to Eats Food Truck's going to be there, and I heard that Spider-Man's going to be swinging in.
Swinging?
Mm-hmm.
Woo. On that stupid spider web again.
Yeah.
What is it? It's like some kind of weird theme today.
And that's going to be 10 to 2. So if you want to dress up as any characters, feel free. That's
Okay.
encouraged. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So really looking forward to that one.
And again, at the library,
Yep.
at the Potter room.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can come and people will be selling stuff.
Yeah, we got
and-
15 vendors going to be selling everything from comics to we got one guy doing like leather crafts, which is he does like, but they're like video game or comic book themed leather crafts.
Okay.
People that are doing like 3D prints that they've printed and they're going to be painting, resin, T-shirts, any kind of collectibles that you're into.
Okay.
It's going to be there this Saturday at the library.
And I know I was listening to the morning show, Matt's morning show on the way in, and you guys were talking over there. And one of my former classmates and good buddy, Sean Langley,
Yep.
I heard, is going to be
He'll
there.
be there.
You want to talk about some talent, man.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, Matt told us that Sean's got a new picture that with Spider-Man swinging from the Apple Tower, and we
I saw that this
I've
morning.
not seen that,
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
I
that's
saw it on
some cool
Facebook
stuff.
this morning.
so he should have that there for sale. And Sean's prices on his prints is very reasonable. So if you want to pick up some art, that's a good opportunity to do that.
Very good. So yeah, he's a super cool dude.
Mhm.
All right, so that's this coming Saturday.
This
So you could just camp out at the library all week.
yeah,
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
you should. This Tuesday, we are doing next Tuesday actually. spooky terrariums. So,
Oh, that sounds fun.
if you know what a terrarium is, it's like a jar and it's got like moss and plants and stuff like that. But we're going to be decorating them like graveyards and putting bones and tombstones and stuff like that in
You
it.
put spider webs in it.
Spider
Or
webs.
spiders.
Yeah, you can do spiders.
Yeah. All the above.
Yeah, we brought I
Oh.
used my Adobe skills and AI to make this, so it'll be something similar to that, but not as
Here, we can use our expensive
comical
Zoom.
like. But
Again, you can visit our Facebook page or our website, jacksonsurvivor.org. and find all
AI
this
made
on
that
there.
skull. Our AI is not very good with human faces or hands, and we've had the AI make ads for us before, and it just can't.
Thank
It
you.
just does not.
it has
do very
multiple
well.
hands, and it's
That could go
strange
with
though.
that, though. I mean,
Like
I mean,
fitting.
it's kind of weird with AI because I know a lot of people that are like artists and went to art school and stuff, and that's always like an artist's big issue is they can do everything but hands. So I think it's
Yes.
strange the AI also has the same
Can't do hands.
thing. So yeah.
I'm laughing because you have it called cemeterariums. Cemeterariums.
Yeah,
Don't
I
try to
be
don't
well.
think when you say that. It
If
just
anybody really knows me, they know that I really enjoy puns and bad jokes and things.
I was gonna say
so-
not always good puns, but
Are you
humor.
about the are you all about the dad jokes?
Oh yeah, I have actually listened to a podcast every day that's daily dad jokes.
I get frequent texts of
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
I haven't.
And graphic design. I don't know if anybody knew either, but graphic design is my passion, and I did all
And
that.
he did all this.
Yeah.
Who is Sylvia? Cemeterariums with Sylvia.
It's actually an old friend of mine who does
Is she
creepy
old?
things. No, she was actually named after her grandmother. She's about 40. So
Oh,
anyway,
thanks.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of old. I guess at this point, I don't know.
You could
She's
just
younger than me.
I think we
stop
need to
saying that.
We'll just quit talking. We'll just quit talking.
Stop
about
talking.
that. But anyway,
No, this would be really, really fun. Do you have to sign up ahead of time?
Yeah, call the
Yeah.
library to register.
And does it cost money?
no,
No.
nothing. at the library
Everything's
costs
free.
money.
Okay, so you can make your own cemeterarium.
Yep, just
I
call,
love that.
Call the library and register.
All right, what's the number?
286-4111.
4111. That's like information plus one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gotta do that on purpose.
I don't know. I'm not that old.
It was already established then.
Library's been there a little longer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, ask Margaret Cochran
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
Margaret. She might remember.
No, that sounds like a really good time. And that's next Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay.
Next Tuesday at 6. Our next event after that is Someone's in the Kitchen with Lizzie, which is local author Willard Ford. He has written a Lizzie Borden inspired cookbook. So in that cookbook, it has Victorian recipes and
That's
cooking
cool.
hacks.
Because he also apparently is into bad jokes and puns. Kitchen hacks with Lizzie.
Oh my.
And she's actually going to be there.
Oh, Lizzie is?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's got
fantastic.
He's resurrected her, and she's going to be there, and she's going to have some.
She's gonna bring her
spooky
axe?
theme.
She's going to have some cookies for everybody in the audience to sample.
I
I wouldn't eat those.
Yeah,
I'm a
seems-
little skeptical.
I don't know. I'd give it a go. I mean, you got to go out
I
somehow.
will after you do.
You got to go out somehow. And what a better story than getting poisoned by the specter
Ghost
that's
of
known as Lizzie.
Lizzie Ford. So, Willard Ford, tell us a little bit about Willard.
He's from Wellston, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a local person.
Patron.
Someone's in the kitchen with Lizzie.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, we're looking
I'm excited.
forward
I
to it.
hope she brings an axe and like that's part of her cooking hacks. And she's like, well, first you have to, yeah,
Cut the butter.
you have
You
to
have
cut
to-
this butter, and she just pulls out.
Wow. That would be awesome.
Just splits one of her tables right in half right there for everybody.
I do know Willard said that he was pretty sure that people are going to have a lot of questions about the murders. He's going to try to keep it food focused.
Yeah,
As
right.
hard as that's going to be.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think so. Nice try, Willard,
Yeah.
but
We
Yeah.
shall see.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll see.
But I'm really interested in seeing that.
How come there's a bone there?
I don't know. John did that ad.
Because that's what Adobe put in there for me.
Oh, okay.
You guys are graphic
We
designers.
are,
Yeah.
it is our passion. We don't just go with the
We do more.
pre-formatted Adobe things at all.
At all.
We do more graphic design than we do librarian at the library.
Yeah, pretty
He's
much.
got, I mean, he does have some blood drops at the
Yeah.
top, which is very, good for a cookbook.
Yeah.
It's very, very appetizing.
It's just the red sauce. That's fine.
I love that. In case people
glaze.
don't know who Lizzie Borden is and why we're laughing about that, tell everybody.
She was a murderer. Apparently, we find that
Well,
hilarious.
We're twisted at the library.
she never was found
She was
guilty.
never found guilty of murdering her parents.
It was this big old thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's that saying or
Lizzie
whatever.
Borden
Like
took
she
an axe,
gave her,
father 40 whacks.
and whenever her
She's
mom
just as twisted.
found out what she'd done, she gave her mother 41 and something like that. Yeah, it's and supposedly she did it like naked, so she didn't have like blood on her clothes, and like then she went and took a shower. I
It's
guess
like well thought
I don't
out
know
way
if they had
back then.
showers back then, but yeah,
She went and sat in the water trough and rinsed it
yeah.
off.
With the horse Mr. Head, like, what are you doing in my trough? But
Yeah,
anyway,
there's a trial, but she got off, and I guess they never.
she was acquitted. Yeah, somehow I guess everybody on the jury just quit showing up. No, that's not true.
Don't know where they went.
Yeah,
What wax did they get?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the weirdest thing. They all disappeared.
The judge's gavel got replaced with a hatchet. He's like, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so then he's like,
Someone
yeah.
trying to tell me something here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh geez. We've definitely digressed again. We're sorry, John.
That's all right.
Actually, we're not sorry because this is fun.
Yep.
But
That's how it goes here.
Mhm.
yeah.
But anyway, I got one more event.
Okay.
During the summer, we did a series of hikes at Buckeye Furnace and Big Rock and Leo Petroglyph. and places
Yeah.
like that. We're doing one more in the fall at Canner's Cave.
Oh,
And
that's so gonna be
We're
gorgeous.
hoping it's going to be
Yes.
the leaves will be turning by then. So it's going to be on October 23rd at 5:30. So that's a Monday, and we're partnering with the OSU Extension Office.
Mhm.
We're partnering with them to get into Canner's Cave to do that hike. So those always are pretty well attended. So we were really pleased with the turnout during the summer. So encourage everyone to come out to the one on the 23rd at Canner's Cave. So you'll meet us there at Canner's Cave.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Do you start at the library or you meet out at Canner's Cave?
Yeah, meet at Canner's Cave.
Oh, that'll be so fun.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
It will be. It is so pretty out there.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
just-
place that a lot of people don't really go to, especially on their own. So it's a good opportunity to go as a group. And
Well, and I think a lot of us have been there to events and stuff, not realizing that there are trails and there's like a pond and stuff, right? Or a lake.
yeah, I
and-
think there aren't just supposed to be like waterfalls
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff like that on
I think
the
there's
trail
a
too.
lot of beauty out there that many of us who have been there 100 times don't even know about.
I was talking to a
including
patron
myself.
yesterday about, and he said he hadn't been out there since he was a kid. So if that's any of our viewers here,
Absolutely.
come on out and see what it's like now, and see if it's different, see if it's still the same. So
I can
Yeah,
tell
and
you.
it's not a. I mean, it's the other hikes that we did too. I mean, a lot of people think that maybe they're not built for hiking.
That's
but
what I was
it's,
going to say too.
It's
like,
really not. We had one lady that was in her 80s that came to the other hikes with us. So I mean, it's really the capabilities and the age range is really broad. So I mean, everybody kind of takes their time.
So
and,
we're not like, putting on full like ropes
no,
and
no.
Yeah,
rappelling and
nobody's
stuff.
yelling at you like, "Hurry up, let's go, let's go!" Like it's kind of at your own pace.
we
and
take
that
our
kind of
time.
stuff. So.
Get that walker and gear, Grandma.
And then also, especially since OSU's partnering with us, I know the other hikes, the people that we partnered with, they had a lot of like knowledge of the area, and they would talk a lot about like the trees and the flora and the fauna of the thing. So it really,
That's
you-
awesome.
and the history of it. So you learn quite a bit too on it. So
Mhm.
it was a good time.
Very good. And yeah, I mean, there is just, I can't think, I mean, other than like Hocking Hills or something, Canner's Cave is kind of like our own little version of that. And if you've never been out there this time of the year, it is mind blowing. I mean, it's pretty anyway, let alone, with the leaves all changing and all that. So there you go. Okay. Well, we got through all of John's events in
Yeah, I
one
got through
piece.
the adult events.
Poor guy.
Then our regulars. I
Wait,
guess
you
we'll
have
just
to
do
tell
it-
a dad joke.
Just quick. I can't do it.
I have a dad
Pressure.
joke. I have a dad joke.
What's your dad joke?
It's the only joke I can ever remember. And It's very fitting for this time of the year. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What did the skeleton say when he went into the bar?
I don't know.
Can I have a beer and a mop?
That's the same way everyone reacts to my
I'm
jokes.
always like, okay, good job.
I think it's hilarious.
Oh.
It's the only joke I know. Okay. Anyway, we digress. I expect dad jokes. Where's Brittany? Brittany's full of dad jokes.
So our regular things that we do, not to change the subject, but we have 2 book clubs every month. The last Monday is the adult book club that Margaret Cochran leads at 7 at the library.
Mm-hmm.
And then John leads a Books and Brews book club at 6 cents the last
Yay!
Friday of every month. And a very fitting book that I don't know if he did it on purpose. I don't like to give him much credit, so I doubt it. Just a coincidence that he chose.
Oh, John!
That he chose
I feel like he needs a hug.
The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for this month. So.
Very
You're
cool.
just so salty from the first book he chose.
What? Wait, what was it? It was something
Sense
like
and Sensibility.
Yes, I was going to say Pride and
And,
Prejudice.
you
but
know,
the same
that was
thing.
kind of a dad joke I kept using because it was at 6
Yeah,
cents, and John never used that pun, like Sense and Sensibility at 6 cents or something like. Anyway,
And Roger couldn't stand the book, and he's like, "That wasn't very sensible of John to choose."
no, it was not. It really
Oh,
made
God.
me really. It was a good thing that we do evaluations for performance in December
John.
and not in
like,
February. So I was
I
like,
like the book, man.
so it was like, yeah, because he would not have fared well on his yearly
I don't know if he's
evaluation.
still be sitting here with us today.
Yeah, he still might not. Now that we brought it up again.
I'm sorry, John. I resparked that.
Well,
Open
God,
up
you
a lot of
poked the
old
bear.
wounds.
Yeah.
Don't poke the bear. Okay.
And then our kids events. Melissa always has a nice lineup of kids events. It looks like the third, isn't it tonight?
That's tonight, yeah.
She has a turtle time with naturalist Katie from Lake Alma. So that'll be
Fun.
cool.
Yeah, I think she's going to be bringing a box
She bringing
turtle.
turtles?
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder if it's the one that only has 3 legs.
Ninja turtles?
Yeah, we can doctor it
We
up.
could
some.
put like
Yeah.
a little cape on it or
Yeah.
something.
You got any?
Yeah.
Should I go to the atomic plant and get some kind of like waste or something for them to eat?
Some nuclear waste.
Yeah. And then we've got a Halloween party at the end of the month, a costume party on the 27th.
That's for kids, yeah.
So that'll be fun. DJ
Rockin' Reggie.
No
Rockin'
way.
Reggie.
Rockin' Reggie's
Yeah.
going to be somewhere.
He'll be there, so that'll be
Imagine that.
cool.
We're like, how is this guy everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and then every Monday she has story time at 11, and every Tuesday evening she has a story time at 5:30 for the kids that have to go to school and silly
Stupid
things like
stuff
that.
like that.
And then on Thursdays at 11 she has story time as well. So
And is there like an age limit to that? Or
it's supposed to be toddlers on Thursdays, and then preschool on
Monday, but
Mondays.
She doesn't really care.
okay.
Yeah, you kind of
As long as they come and enjoy it.
self-identify where you belong, because
Okay.
everybody's kind of, especially at that age.
And the
age
evening
range,
one's
like,
just like any
just
age,
anybody.
really. Yeah.
yes.
Awesome.
Parents too, even like.
And then Ian is also doing cemeteriums.
He's our,
Cemeterariums.
he's our teen
Spooky
librarian.
Terrariums. Yeah, he's our teen librarian. He's gonna do his on the 12th for the teens at 3:30. He's gonna go to this one with Sylvia, so he learns how to do it first. 'Cause that's how we roll.
Pointers.
And then he's doing zombie Barbies on the 19th at 3:30.
Wait,
for
what is
teenagers.
that?
You take Barbie dolls and you like spray paint them and like do some weird stuff to like prep them, and then the teens decorate
Listen.
them however.
I feel like every little girl in the world that has a bigger brother
Has
already
had
has one
that.
of
It was
those.
my little brother that did it to mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, my that's always, my dad's not with us anymore, but every time him and his sisters would get together, he was the only boy and he was the youngest. They would always remind him how he sprayed hairspray all over their Barbie doll's hair, then the hair just like broke off. They never got over that. They were talking about it at the funeral. Like they never got over that.
Oh my gosh.
They're probably watching right now, and,
And
they'll
they're
be
like,
like,
yeah. Oh, Barbies. Oh no!
So apparently, in Roger's family, they hold on. To
Yeah,
things.
we
So
hold on to
John.
things.
they never get over it. Yeah, poor John. There's no hope.
No.
I think you guys might need therapy.
No, I wouldn't think so. And then on the 26th, he's doing pumpkin carving, apparently.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So-
It's going to be leftovers from our trunk or treat.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna have.
I mean, I think it's a fantastic idea to give teenagers sharp
I think.
objects.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the plan. That way, everybody
No
gets
problem.
issued their own giant thing, and then maybe Lizzie, maybe she'll leave
Ooh,
some
maybe
access.
yeah.
Maybe.
So anyway, yeah.
You never know.
You
about
always
Lizzie.
learn. That's the thing about the library, though. We give you the tools. What you do with it is up to you. I mean, we can't control that.
Yeah.
And then April has some Rotary things going
Well,
on.
before
we
Before
One
we
more
shift
thing. We got a
gears
new
there-
thing at the library.
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
He's,
Memory. Oh,
he's forgotten
Oh,
already.
Don't you know?
yeah.
That's one of my bad
These
dad
bad
jokes, which is
dad
really
jokes.
not. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is not even. Yeah, I shouldn't even go there.
So-
I always forget about the memory.
There's a
cards.
line. I always have to tell him that's too far. We attended a outreach program back in August, and one of the speakers was a lady who deals with dementia and Alzheimer's.
Okay.
People in different aspects of life and different organizations and businesses. So she came and spoke with us, and I did some training a couple weeks ago and became a dementia-friendly champion. So in efforts to be a dementia-friendly library, we put together some memory kits. So Roger, John went through the list and picked out some, about 4 of them that he figured were more, cost-efficient and easy for us to put together. And I'm in the process of cataloging those right now. I got to create a record for them. But there's just different kits put together to try and, dexterity, keep that going, and your mind and some brain cells and everything, just keep them fresh. There's some sock matching ones, button sorting. We've got different sizes of keys and locks, and then a screwdriver and screws, all wooden. I didn't want to give them the real deal one, but just to test dexterity, keep things fresh, and using everything, every part of their mind and body that they should be.
Yeah.
And when we display them, when I get them cataloged and put them out there, we'll have information packets available for people to take whatever they need.
Love that.
And then the instructions will be included with them. So
that's just kind of along with some of the other things that you have, like the fishing kits.
yeah, the Beyond
and
Books
the-
collection. Yeah. Yep.
Love that.
Yeah.
Very good. Good idea.
So that is all for the library.
Okay.
And now we want to slide into the Rotarian.
You got to put different hat on.
Yeah, we should
Switch it
have
out?
a Rotary.
Yep.
hats.
Switch it out.
So we just did for the App Festival. Y'all probably know we brought our mushrooms back.
Yay!
That was a success for the Roots concert on Thursday and Friday. We were there all day.
Yes, you were.
We were. So that was a success. We had a great time doing that. Everyone was happy to see the Rotary mushrooms back.
Yeah.
The pizza rolls. So that was good. A couple upcoming things for Rotary though. October is Polio Awareness Month. So we partnered with the Downtown Treatery. Nicole's always been really good to partner with us. And we will be selling tickets for $2. $1 goes to polio, and then $1 goes to our local scholarships that our local club takes care of. And you'll just take the ticket into the Treatery and redeem it for I'm pretty sure it's a purple glaze, purple iced donut.
Purple ice donut.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's really cool. This is the second time we've done that with her.
Thanks, Nicole.
Yes,
that's,
thank you.
That's great.
Yeah. And then pretty sure people know about the famous pancake supper that we always have every year at the senior center.
Yes.
Sandy Borden, who passed recently, was the one who spearheaded that, so we've renamed it the Sandy Borden Pancake Supper.
Very appropriate.
All the proceeds do benefit the Jackson County Senior Centers, which are all 3, Jackson, Oak Hill, and Wellston. So that's going to be Thursday, October 26th from 4 to 7. You can buy the tickets in advance for $5 for adults and $3 for children, or just show up, buy them at the door. We've got plenty. It's all you can eat pancakes. And then there's going to be an auction.
Sausage.
Hello. Who doesn't love that?
Yep.
Yep.
And then there'll be an auction. The seniors always do their paintings and their art and everything, and then Patrick Ball comes and auctions them off. So it's a great fundraiser. Like I said, all the proceeds go right back to the senior centers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's really nice artwork. I mean, if you're in the
Yeah.
market for something, it's reasonably priced. The money goes to the Senior Citizen Center, so it's a win-win for everybody. But yeah, and you can eat pancakes while you're there.
I mean, okay.
All you can eat.
All you can eat.
And you can
Okay.
take some to go to if you don't.
Yeah.
Like if you're,
Like
you're in a
all
hurry or
my
something.
You can eat is probably like 2.
But
So-
yeah,
So
we
here's
do
the
have some
deal with
to-go
that
kits.
whole all-you-can-eat
I think we
pancake
talked about
thing.
this last
Yes.
year or something. Yeah.
Nobody can eat that many
No.
pancakes,
They're
so it's
heavy.
really a safe thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the people cooking. Because it's like, oh, I'm going to eat all these pancakes. And then you get like 7 bites in and you're like,
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
All the carbs and the syrup and the sugar.
Yeah. Then like an hour later, you're hungry,
Starving.
and like
Jittery.
coming
and,
down off of a sugar high.
So that's why you
and
take some with you. And then
but
you
it's
eat there.
awfully worth it.
it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Pancakes
they're
are-
the best.
are
Because
the
how
bomb.
often, like, pancakes are, I don't know, at least with me, it's one of those things that I like, and they're not that hard to cook, but I'm never going to make them at home.
You're not going to be like, I'm going to get up and make myself some
Yeah, so-
pancakes in the
So
morning.
it's always it's always a treat whenever you get them.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
So he waits all year.
I do,
Pancakes.
pretty
Pancakes
much, yeah.
So
And then
is
I have to
the-
work the whole thing, so then I eat like a really, after 2 hours, eat like a really cold one out of the garbage can.
Like,
And I'm like,
oh,
oh,
this
this
is
is,
so
like, this is
good.
exactly what I thought it would be.
When he flips them, sometimes we'll drop one.
Yeah.
Not on purpose,
drop
right?
one, yeah.
So with the pancakes, what else? Is there sausage and stuff
Sausage,
there?
Yeah,
yeah,
sausage
sausage
links.
Cool.
I think we usually have milk.
Milk, coffee.
Yeah,
Okay.
milk and coffee.
Very good.
And then usually we dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy was a hot dog, I think, in that picture that she has there.
Yeah. Sandy was a hot dog for a few years.
Greg
That's
was a World War II person
And
once.
then a pilot. And
Yeah. Greg Irvin always dresses up as something interesting. I'd say I'll be Charlie Brown. I don't want to. This
doing
is
a
breaking
spoiler
news
alert.
right
Spoiler
here.
alert.
But for trunk or treat, we're doing a Peanuts theme
Mm-hmm.
this week. So
and we
everybody,
just-
I was voted most likely to look like Charlie Brown for some odd reason. I don't know why. So
Who's
anyway,
John?
I bought a shirt from Amazon. They always have your back for
Yeah, they do.
$7, and I had some black shorts anyway, so it's really an easy costume. So I'll probably wear that for
That makes sense. And it'd be comfortable too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about that. We have to
She
do it
has
for
to
the
wear a-
library. So,
She has to wear a wig.
yeah, I'm Marcy.
Mm.
So, which everything's fitting, but my hair's not black and a little bit longer. So I got to wait.
And John can't bathe this week.
Yeah.
I'm a method actor, so when I'm Pigpen, so I'm not going to bathe any this
It's a
week.
little rough right now. It's only Tuesday. It's a little rough sitting beside him right now.
I don't see any dust yet, though, so we're good.
Yeah.
We're still safe.
Is that the indicator when it's really bad?
Yeah, when the
Okay.
dust starts
Okay.
flying every time he moves. Yeah. Which again, you think back about that show. Like if you would do that today, people would be thoroughly appalled by making fun of a poor little kid that's dirty.
Yeah.
What?
Again, we're just
The
different breed.
The 80s.
Yeah, the 80s. It's just listen, we all survived it. It's fine.
But that's a little plug too. Look for, well, not the library, but look for the library as the
Yep.
Charlie Brown
At,
cast at
Trunk or
Thursday.
Treat.
The
Yeah.
sidewalk
Thursday.
market slash-
Yeah,
Trunk or
so
treat
you guys will
Thursday.
be uptown.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So okay, I didn't know people were coming to the library or you guys were
Yeah,
coming
well,
Yeah,
so
to
my
we're
the
going
understanding
down
is
there.
the sidewalk market will be running on Main Street, and
Yeah.
then down Broadway will be the trunk or treat. So we'll be on Broadway.
Okay,
somewhere with
all
the,
right.
with the van.
Yeah, very good. Okay, that's awesome. So Rotary again, lots and lots of help that you do for people. So this is an organization where if you support them, you're going to give back.
Yeah, and we meet every other
It's the second and the fourth
second and fourth
Tuesdays.
Tuesday at the Potter Room at the Jackson City Library at noon. There's a small lunch involved in that, so if you want to come for lunch and see what Rotary is all about, everyone's welcome. We also have game night once a month, which is tonight at 5:30 at 6 cents.
Whoop, whoop.
And then we do a coffee and conversation the third Tuesday at 7:30 at Bob Evans.
Very good.
So there's plenty of opportunities to fit in, with your work schedule and things. And you can always just show up at one of our events and inquire how to be a Rotarian or what we do and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Those events are a good way to get to kind of know people and see, just in not like a formal setting,
Yeah.
which is good. Just get
Yeah.
to hang out and see.
Because we
if
have a lot of
something-
fun. I mean, we do a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And it's
Absolutely.
definitely
It's
worthwhile.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. I mean, nobody's going to volunteer for an organization
Yeah,
that it
it's just-
sucks.
Exactly.
Oh.
That's called job.
Yeah, that's not work.
Yeah, that's just
no,
work.
we don't want that at all. Well, okay. Is there anything else you guys have? I mean, this is going to be so fun. And then I'm really interested in this talk. It's tomorrow night, right?
James Willis, tomorrow
Yeah.
night, 6. Ohio's Historic Haunts.
Very cool. You'll find out. I'm curious whether he found anything or not, or saw anything.
I'm sure he did. He's been there before, talking about a different haunting that he's done before, and he's shown some evidence. Whether or not you believe it or not, be up to our attendees to decide.
There you go. But go. He's quite entertaining.
Yep.
And it will be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So lots and lots of stuff always going on at the Jackson City Library. And again, everything's free. So cool. Oh, and you can check out books there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we fail to mention
do
that
have-
every time you guys are here.
We do have
Should be a
books.
given.
Oh, something else. This is Banned Book Week. So
It's what?
Banned Book Week.
Okay, what's that?
This is a book where we kind of promote books that have been banned or challenged. So we have a display at the library with these books.
You guys are rebels.
And we put a picture on our Facebook page, and it got a lot of
A lot of
traffic on it.
conversation going. Yeah, it was kind of
Sparked a
interesting
lot.
this year because usually we've done it every year. I mean, Banned Book Week's been a thing the libraries have done forever.
So what would be
And,
like an example of that?
Like the mouse graphic novels were banned because of the Holocaust deniers and that kind of things. Like they're not always banned for the things that you would really think. Like a lot of it's just people just not comfortable with history.
Okay.
And that sort of thing.
Fahrenheit 451, which is a book about burning books. People didn't like that, I guess. To Kill a Mockingbird, that's on that list.
Why
There's a
would
lot
you
of
ban
new, and it's still like it's always relevant too because like current authors have books that are banned in different school districts, different communities, and
Sure,
different things.
it's ever changing.
Today. Like,
too.
yeah, because it's just because the purpose of a book really is to build empathy and put yourself in the shoes of somebody else, and I mean that's the beauty of a book because you might not agree with the person that's in the book or their lifestyle, but you can still see how they lived their life and that sort of.
Isn't the whole point imagination? And it's like when you read, you just can go to another
somewhere else.
place, and I just don't understand why anyone would want to ban somebody from doing that. It doesn't, just because you read it and go to that place doesn't mean you necessarily agree with it. It's just,
and it's like, and the broader picture is if you ban a book or an idea, you're really banning a person.
sure.
So it's, yeah,
Like
I
if
mean,
you
it's
don't
never
like it,
going
you
to
don't
be a
have
good
to,
thing.
If you don't want your
Yeah.
kids to read it, that's fine, but don't take that right away from everyone else who might enjoy it.
Yeah, agreed.
So
All right. Well, very good. See, that's our soapbox for the day.
And just a thought before we leave.
Yeah.
Back to the ghosts and things. I mean, we usually talk about Bigfoot. Do you think that there are ghosts of Bigfoots out there?
oh, look what you've done.
Is that just because? Yeah, exactly. Like if you're out in the woods and you hear something weird, like is it actually Bigfoot or maybe it's Bigfoot's ghost of like his grandpa?
Maybe
or
that's why
something?
we never. Maybe there's only one Bigfoot, and now there's just a
It's all the
ghost out there.
ghosts, it's all the
All the
Bigfoot
ghosts.
That's why you never see
spirits.
Like
Right.
all the leaves you hear rustling, it's
Yes.
Bigfoot's ghost.
It's
really
not a
the-
deer.
It's not a
Or
deer.
a
It's
dog.
not wind. Wind doesn't exist.
Trees don't fall in the woods.
Roger, I think you need to quit your job and write that book. Just go out and research Bigfoot's
Just
ghost.
go into the
We're gonna
Pack my
go
back-
out to the wild where I
pack my
stand.
backpack, go out into the
Listen.
wild at Lake Catherine and live there.
Take
and just
your
write this
marbles.
book.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as I have some marbles to
You'll
trade
be
for
good.
some.
You can trade
for some
trade
wild
marbles
game
for
or
stuff.
something.
So yeah, if you maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. The possibility of Bigfoot's ghost.
You guys.
That would be a great question
Stop.
for James Willis.
Blowing my mind, man. All right.
Okay. So
Okay.
anyway, yes.
Well,
That's Roger's last thought to leave with you.
thanks, guys.
It's
Just,
easy.
I was hoping it wouldn't be so thought provoking. So thank you for stopping by today. We have actually coming up here in just a moment a video. Dylan, you want to tell us a little bit about it because it's something super exciting that happened yesterday.
I don't have a mic.
Oh, you guys have his mic. Yeah. So basically, well, will they explain it in the video? Yeah, they will. So down in Oak Hill, our good friend Corey Ruby and some other folks wrote a grant and were awarded this $50,000 grant from the Scott's Turf Company and Major League Baseball. They were able to actually take a field, a T-ball field that they had down there in Oak Hill, and make it like the real deal. And we had some really famous folks from Major League Baseball, and Jenny Finch was there, and you'll get to see her speak to the kids and whatnot. Dedicated that field yesterday, so we have a video of that. Is that right? Yep. Why are you laughing at me?
Just my camera work.
Oh, yeah. Dylan said his camera work sucks. So just.
It was very windy, I think.
It was
Yeah.
windy.
The
There
wind
was an
doesn't exist, you
earthquake.
just-
Oh, wait.
The
It
wind
was
doesn't
the
exist.
ghost of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
It was a ghost of Bigfoot that was
Keep your
hitting
story
his
short.
arm.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll see what we mean in just a moment. All right, Dylan, let's get to it.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Cohen from Major League Baseball. We're thrilled to be here today with Jenny, Oak Hill, and of course our friends at Scott's.
Hi, I'm Jenny Finch, two-time Olympian and MLB Youth Softball Ambassador. And I know firsthand what a field can do for a community, and it's such an honor to be here and to be partnered with Scott's and MLB to bring this field to Oak Hill community and just see how generation after generation will be impacted by this softball and baseball field.
I'm Corey Ruby. I'm president of the Oak Hill Recreation League, and we are just so thankful to our friends from MLB, Jenny Finch, and Ashley with Scott's. It's just such a great opportunity for our kids here, and I wish that you could see what this place looked like before they come in and work their magic. Looking so forward to a lot of our kids getting their foundation of youth sports right here on this very dirt, and what a way to bring it into the community today. Got a great turnout here, but to have our friends with us to celebrate.
I'm Ashley Bachman from Scott's, and I am thrilled that we get the opportunity to bring the community together and offer up a wonderful natural grass play space so that you guys can all come together and have games and learn and play outside, which is what we just believe is so important.
Are you excited to be here? Yeah! Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Hey, I want to start out by just giving some opening remarks. I want to say a big thank you to Major League Baseball and Scott's for this wonderful opportunity that they've given us today. I want to give a thanks to the team from Fields, Inc. that came out and did all this work for us. Josh Berman from Wasserman. Where you at, Josh? There he is. Josh, great guy. Been great to work with to coordinate all this. Really thank that a lot. And most importantly, but last but not least, Jenny Finch. Thanks so much for being here tonight. A couple other quick thanks I want to give. I want to give a huge shout out to all the members of the Oak Hill Recreation League Board. James Chambers, the Vice President. Hillary Blakeman, Secretary. Maria Bartels, Communications. And Jeff Half, Treasurer. Thanks so much for everything you guys do and all the work that you put into making the Oak Hill Recreation League a success. All of the volunteer coaches, if you volunteer coach for this organization and these kids, raise your hand if you're in the crowd and you're a volunteer coach or you volunteered some way in this great league that we've got. Let's give those guys a round of applause. I'd also like to thank the Oak Hill School Board for all their support that they've given in being supportive of the rec. I know Paula's here tonight. Paula Stewart somewhere. There you are, Paula. And Joe. I think that's all we got here from the school board. If I'm missing anyone, I'm sorry. Let's give them a round of applause. I want to say thanks to the superintendent, Mr. Jason Mantell, and all the district administrators that are so cooperative, providing time for facilities, gym time, practice time, helping upkeep of the facilities here. We couldn't do it without the support of Oak Hill Union Local School District, and we're very thankful to be able to partner together to make this a success for our kids. Scott Lewis, the high school AD, thanks for always working with us there. Tim Swan, you and your crew have been rock stars through this project here, and you've made this possible. You've helped coordinate with construction crews, a lot going on. We thank you so much, Tim, for everything. We had a little event prior to this, and I cannot go without giving some special thanks, but Katie House from Smith Flower Shop rocked it tonight with all the decorations over at the Liberty Theater. We got Brian Moore with the Oak Hill Historical Society, allowed us to use the theater. Alicia Kamler. I don't know if Alicia made it here or not, but if she did, thank you so much for your great work on the cake. And Robin Julie Puckett providing the signage tonight. We've had the Welcome to Oak Hill signs for Jenny. Commissioner Hensler sponsored the charcuterie, and his wife Lindsay put it together. And really, it's a whole community, guys, that makes this world go round. And without all of you all, we couldn't do it. And we're so thankful for that. I also want to give one more very special thanks, and that is to my wife, Nicole, and the boys, for all of your putting up with a lot of long nights and a lot of hard work that goes into making this possible. You guys have paid the biggest price for me being away, and I do appreciate you. I love you. I want to talk just a quick minute. I want to quote the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Well, Oak Hill, we built it right here. This field is where most of you that's been here your whole life started your journey in athletics as a little t-ball player. Early years of Little League softball and baseball begins on this very dirt right here. And we want that to continue to be the foundation for Oak Hill athletics as we move forward into the future. And we are proud of what we've accomplished in just a couple short years on the board, and have recreated youth athletics, having record numbers and record opportunities for our kids, providing new sports for them to participate in. And I can say with full assurance that the future of Oak Hill athletics is bright. And that's all because of you guys right there. Let's give these kids a huge round of applause. A little bit about this grant that we received. I believe there were over 700 applications nationwide. 3 were selected. If you do the math, guys, that is less than half of 1% of the people that applied for this grant to be awarded, and they chose you. They chose to invest in Oak Hill because they believe in you and they believe in what we can become. And we are so thankful for that, and we promise to do our part to keep these facilities up to par for the future years to come. Over $50,000 worth of improvements are lying right here. That's hard to imagine. It might look like just a big field of dirt, but really it's so much more than that. This is the best infield mix that you can play on. It's been brought in to have a safe field where kids can play and learn the game and have a nice place to showcase to other teams. Opportunities do not go away. They just go to other people. We don't want to ever pass up on an opportunity to help our kids. And as long as I have anything to do with the organization and all the others that serve alongside, we can assure you, Oak Hill, that we are not going to pass up any opportunity to make it better for our kids. We thank you so much for coming out here tonight and supporting these guys. Thank you so much, Coach Creech, for bringing out your high school softball team. Coach Kratzenberg, I think I seen him here. There's some football players here. People from other communities, you're welcome. Thank you for coming out to support the Oaks tonight and be here for this great celebration. We appreciate you. We're proud of you. And I'm going to close my portion with my very famous tagline. It is truly a great day to be an Oak.
Thank you, Corey. Corey mentioned a moment ago that we were chosen, and I think choice is a big part of what's going on here tonight. You young people choose to give up a lot of time after school to participate in athletics. And although your main reason for being here every day is to get an education, you also spend time with each other, with your friends, getting better as athletes, as student athletes, and as people. And the parents who do that and who volunteer to help, we appreciate it. Whether it's simply bringing kids to school through a carpool or whether it's volunteering to coach, we appreciate what you do for our young people. None of these are paid positions. And those who do it, don't care about that and are never going to ask for a penny. Another choice that we have as a community, and when people ask, why is it important, and this is one thing Corey came to me early with when I came here as superintendent, is why is it important for our youth board, our rec board, to be part of our school system? Well, for projects like this, the school district cannot take any credit for what the rec board and Corey did in pursuing this, but what we do is we have a partnership and agreement. What was created here through hard work of the youth board and Scott's and Major League Baseball will be the upkeep will be taken care of by Tim Swan and our maintenance crew, and we've made a commitment to those people with our people and with financial support to make sure that this looks like this, not just today, but for many, many years to come. So we appreciate that. Thank you to Scott's. Thank you to Major League Baseball. Thank you to Jenny for coming here. I know many of you are not from the area. We have a few from Columbus, what I understand, but I know many of you travel. But again, before I close, I appreciate everything that everyone here does for our youth, for our young people, and to reiterate what Corey said, if there's any question about the future of Oak Hill athletics, I think the turnout tonight puts any doubt to rest what our future looks like. And our current high school athletes and student athletes who are here this evening, what you're doing now sets the table for what these young people are going to do in a few years. Never forget that. So whether we're succeeding or whether we're struggling, how you respond to that shows these young people how to be successful when they get up into junior high and high school. So with that, I appreciate everything that Scott's did, Major League Baseball, our volunteers, our staff who played a role in this. Thank you very much. And with that, I turn it over to Ashley from Scott's.
Thank you. Well, you two are tough acts to follow. I'm just really lucky to be able to represent Scott's and be here with you all. I think stepping foot into Oak Hill today definitely made me feel like we made a really good choice in being able to get this field ready for you all. It is so important for us to make sure that you have a place to gather as a community, a place to play, be outside, a safe place to play, having natural turf. It's really what we believe in, and just listening and meeting Corey on Zoom and seeing you here today, meeting James, other people from the community. You have a really special place here, and I am just really lucky that myself and Scott's get to be a part of it now. And thank you so much for your hospitality, and very much looking forward to seeing you all get to play on this nice, beautiful new field. Thank you.
And you guys are probably ready to play, right? Yeah. Yes, I'm ready to play too. That's why I came to Oak Hill, to play ball with you guys. So I grew up, my motto is dream and believe. You have to have a dream, and then you have to believe in that dream. And my dream started when I was 5 years old. I got to play the same game that my older brothers played. And it was pretty similar, but yet unique. And it was called softball. So it wasn't quite baseball what they played, but it was softball. And so I played t-ball at 5, and honestly, I didn't win very much in my own house with 2 older brothers, but I got to experience what winning was like on the softball field, and there was no turning back. I fell in love with the game. I had no idea what the future would hold. If you would have told me that I would work with MLB and work with Major League Baseball, I would have been like, yeah, right, there's no women in the major leagues. I've watched game after game growing up, being a Dodger fan, growing up in Southern California. And now you can see women doing all things and anything. And I got to go on and play and get my college education paid for. I went to the University of Arizona, and we always say it's a great day to be a Wildcat. So, Bear Down, Arizona. I know it's a long way from Ohio State. No offense, Ohio State, right? We're in Buckeye world, right? But what a thrill it is to be here. And I had no clue what a dream would end up being. That yellow softball has taken me all over the world. I got to compete in 2 Olympic Games. I got to meet players, people from all over the world. And now I get to do such incredible things, such as this. I'm so grateful to Scott's and to Major League Baseball for involving me. And I know what a game can do. I know what a field can do. And I know, even I have 3 kids now, and I know what green grass means to my kiddos. And that was one of my favorite moments playing at University of Arizona. Right after the grass was cut, after the game, I would take my socks and cleats off and just walk in the outfield on that fresh cut green grass. There's nothing like the smell. There's nothing like the feeling of it. And so I hope you guys continue to dream and believe right here on this field. You have an incredible support group around you wanting you to succeed, and you can go be and do anything you put your mind to. You put your work in, and you can do it. Dream and believe. All right, it's such an honor and a thrill to be here. Thank you for the hospitality. Oak Hill in the future is so bright. All of my roots are from small town Iowa, even though I grew up in Southern California. So this reminds me of small town Iowa and how sweet it is that you guys have all of these people and the community around you guys, rooting for you, cheering you on, wanting you guys to dream and believe. So thank you for having me, and I can't wait to play ball with you guys.
Okay, next time I'm going first. Okay. On behalf of Major League Baseball and the Scotts Field Refurbishment Program, we're thrilled to be here with all of you. This is truly an amazing project that has developed over this year. I am fortunate enough to be one of the individuals who is on the panel who helped choose this wonderful field, as well as a couple others this year. And it's truly a pleasure just to be here with all of you guys today. We want to encourage kids to get out and play and be active on the fields, off the fields as well. And our job here is to help cultivate the next generation of Major League ball players, Major League Baseball players, softball players, and of course, Major League citizens. So it's our pleasure to be here.
All right, so I know you guys are really excited to get out here and play, but we thought maybe first you might want to ask a few questions of Jenny. So we're going to take just a couple before you get to come out on the field. But does anyone have a question for Jenny? Yeah, go ahead.
How many games have you won? How many games have you won?
Not enough. I wish I won more games. But pretty amazing. So I played until I was 29 years old playing softball. I never thought that that would be a thing. And guess what? I even got to face major leaguers. How cool is that? So I got to go to Dodger Stadium, the place that I grew up watching baseball, and I got to pitch actually to Paulie Duca, who was a catcher for the Dodgers. So you never know what opportunities are going to open up for you, and the opportunities and the fields that you'll be playing on one day. Even the Buckeyes are direct. How many of you guys want to be a Buckeye when you get older? Yes, and I hope you go and cheer them on and see them. And now that you've actually played ball with them, how cool is that? Now you guys get to go watch them compete and cheer them on. It's all about having dreams, working for it, and seeing it and learning. What you got?
How many places did you go?
How many places have I been? A lot of places. So when I was 17 years old, I made the junior Olympic team, and I got to play in Taiwan. And that was my first time playing internationally. And what a thrill it was to be on a field playing against another country. We didn't even speak the same language, but yet we could compete in a healthy, competitive environment. And it was so much fun to learn about different cultures, to learn about different food, and to be able to travel the world and play the game that I love. And so I played in 2 Olympics in Athens, Greece, where we won the gold medal. And then I went to Beijing, China, 4 years later, where we won the silver medal there. So I've been all over, been to Japan several times, all over, just playing the games that I love. Pretty amazing. A dream indeed. I'm 43. Good question. So I played volleyball and basketball in high school. And so I know that you guys are kind of small towns. Luckily, you guys pretty much have to play everything, right? Because you need the players, and it provides more opportunity for you guys to be more athletic and to push yourself in different ways. And I'm so thankful that I played volleyball and basketball because it helped me develop athletically, and I think even just physically, mentally, and emotionally too, forcing myself to kind of challenge myself in new ways and play different sports with different people that I didn't always play softball with. Did I ever play travel ball? Yes. So I started playing travel ball when I think it was 11 years old. How many trophies? Quite a few. All right, well, you guys ready to go?